I guess I would have to say Lawrence Taylor is the greatest defensive player ever. I'm a little prejudiced, but I would say that.
I just want to say, I grew up a Democrat, and I've always been a Democrat until I met this man right here. I'll tell you what. He will not have to worry about nobody in my family ever vote for a Democrat again, okay?
Lawrence Julius Taylor, nicknamed LT, is an American former professional football linebacker who played in the National Football League for 13 seasons with the New York Giants. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest defensive players of all time. In 1984, Donald Trump and Lawrence Taylor became friends when Taylor signed a contract to play for Trump's New Jersey Generals of the rival United States Football League. The contract was to kick in as soon as Taylor's current NFL contract expired in 1987. Trump also sweetened the deal with a close to $1 million loan, as well as a $500,000 signing bonus. The USFL ceased operations in 1986.
Breaking news right here on MSNBC about the man on your screen. The Hall of Fame New York Giants linebacker Lawrence Taylor has been arrested. We have now learned that he was arrested on rape charges.
This morning, we arrested Lawrence Taylor. He will shortly be arraigned on a felony rape in the third degree.
Pro Football Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor appearing at that arraignment Thursday after being charged with third-degree rape of a 16-year-old runaway in a suburban New York City hotel room. The former New York Giants linebacker was arrested early Thursday at this Holiday Inn, and a second man is accused of bringing her there. The 51-year-old Taylor was also charged with patronizing a prostitute in an assault on the girl who was brought to the hotel against her will.
The victim is alleged to be 16 years of age. She was reported missing to New York City Police Department in March of this year.
Let's take a closer look at the charges in this case. Joining us this morning is Christopher St. Lawrence. He is police commissioner and supervisor of the town of Ramapo. Supervisor St. Lawrence, good morning.
Good morning, Maggie.
Lawrence Taylor denies any involvement in this, says he did not have sex with this particular young lady. Is there any physical evidence to support that he did, or is it just her story that these charges are based on?
Well, I can't talk about any evidence that was taken from the room, although our police did take forensic evidence from the scene of the hotel when they entered at 4 a.m. Yesterday morning.
Are there any witnesses from the Holiday Inn that also back up the story?
There are witnesses that saw Mr. Taylor there in the evening. There are no witnesses that have come forward to describe the situation with the young girl.
But they can place him at the scene?
Absolutely.
Lawrence Taylor smiles at his wife as they enter a New York courthouse Tuesday. Inside, the NFL Hall of Fame linebacker pled not guilty to felony charges that he had sex with a 16-year-old runaway girl. Taylor walked out of court with his wife, free on $75,000 bail.
A grand jury has indicted Pro Football Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor on charges of third-degree rape and patronizing a prostitute. The indictment follows his May 6th arrest when prosecutors say he paid a 16-year-old girl $300 to have sex with him. The former linebacker was also indicted on charges of endangering the welfare of a child and sexual abuse and criminal sexual act in the third degree. If convicted, he faces up to 4 years in prison. Taylor, who was a 10-time Pro Bowler for the New York Giants, has maintained his innocence. He is scheduled to appear in court again July 13th.
Yes, he did have sexual contact with a woman who he paid to do that with. And he later found out, and he said it in court, she told him he was 19, she was 19 years old. He later found out that wasn't true.
NFL Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor is sentenced to 6 years probation. He did not speak as he came and went from court Tuesday. Taylor pled guilty to patronizing an underage prostitute. The girl was 16 at the time. The AP is not identifying her because she is the victim of a sex crime. The girl's attorney says she was a victim, not a prostitute, and that she wishes Taylor had received prison time.
And if we hadn't come here today, you would have all left thinking that she was a prostitute. And now you know the truth, that a young woman who has been beaten and forced to go there and who has cried out for rescue in a text is a victim. And that is all that she is.